Good evening, Yarnies, Dirty Hookers, and Fiber Fiends. How is everyone doing tonight? I gotta turn the volume down a little bit. Decided to wear my headset because occasionally, when some of the redeems are played, it gets picked up on my microphone and then gets um you can hear it on the VOD. So I'm gonna try to limit that. This is weird. I'm not used to wearing my headset. How is everybody? Norfair's in line at the dispensary. Busy tonight. Wow. I don't know why it's with the reason why it would be so busy, but hey. Um, hey there, Fairy Dust and Picking Halls. Welcome in. Um, sounds like I'm talking louder, probably because I'm trying to compensate for this headset, but I've got it off one ear, so I'm going to try not to talk as loud. Um, Announcements. Oh, I got two new redeems. I had to retire two of them because again I'm maxed out on redeems. You can only have 50 total, so that's for sound, video, actions, any type of redeems in the channel point redeems. I'm only allowed 50 total, so I had to I wanted to make two other ones, so I had to retire two. So I'll rotate them out if I come up with things. I don't have any other announcements to bank. Let me just double check my settings here and my settings there. Think we're good. Let me look over here. I did notice that there are some stuff in the Discord, so when we come back from our first ad break, we will definitely do that. Hopefully somebody will remind me, because I have a bad habit of completely forgetting about it. And well, I want to thank everybody again for joining me on Sunday for my 1 year affiliate anniversary. Had a lot of fun. Again, nothing was really planned, but I was glad that people were there and were kind of celebrating with me. Again, those of you who contributed to that hype train, I want to thank you. I've never had a hype train before, and you guys are too generous, and I appreciate that. Hey, Blue Raven. Hi, also wasn't on last night. I was super tired. I didn't stream last night, Blue. So you're good. You're good. There was no stream. Hey, Bray. How are you? Welcome in. Yeah, I was in your stream for a little bit, Bray, last night, but then I had to Oh, music is louder. Okay, let's see. Is that better? And thank you, Fairy Dust, for shouting out Bray Crochet. Thank you very, very much. Yes, go and check out Bray's stream. Um, Lots of fun over there. Um, you were working on a little basket for Easter. It was a basket, but it had bunny ears and a tail on it, I think. Yeah, you were using that chenille plush yarn that I am not a big fan of. But yes, go and check out Bray. In the land of loops and hooks, Bray Crochet took a look, crafting hats and bunny baskets in their cozy nook. With yarns that dance and colors bright, they stitch both day and night. A power couple in streaming, light where crafting meets gaming might. But just where power couple in streaming light, where crafting meets gaming's night might. Join the fun, don't be shy, under the watchful crafting eye. For tales and tips that never lie, with Braid Crochet, you'll soar high. Yes, the bunny basket. Yes, go and check her out. Great stream over there. I like hanging out. Again, I couldn't visit too much because I had to go and eat dinner because food's important. What else was I saying? But yes, thanks everybody for hanging out with me on the stream on Sunday for my 1 year affiliate. Can't believe it's been a year since I've been reached affiliate status. Not a big fan of it either, but this way I got rid of it. Yes, I was explaining it isn't forgiving. Yes, it is not forgiving at all. If you make a stitch, you make a mistake, frogging it out, you have to be very careful because it doesn't really like to unfrog, and if you pull too hard, you can easily snap it, and it does shed, or it can shed. But I've got some of that. I'm gonna have to find some use for it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Actually, it's over on the other side of the room with a lot of my big ball. Or is it there, or is it not? Anyway, mind is wandering. All right, it is Teaching Tuesday. What's that, Blue? Guess what? What I always say, rutabaga. You laugh. Thank you, Bray. Yes, thank you very much. Um, so was that the only guess what, Blue, or was there other stuff for me to guess? But if that was the guess, that's fine. Um, let's switch gears. Oh, I gotta zoom in a bit. Oh, my camera angle's all out of whack. Alrighty. Like I said, on February, we're teaching Tuesdays. Our theme is all based around fans or shells. So this is, let me get a kind of a close up. You can kind of see above me, but you can see a little bit better. This is called the block and offset shell stitch. I really like this stitch. Let me get the book. It is from this book, Crochet Stitch Dictionary. You might be able to find it in other resources. Um, um, all those one pattern runs repeated throughout the finished shape clusters. It doesn't say what it'd be good for. I could actually see this good for a bedspread. See this if you use it in a little bit thinner of a yarn. This is a weight of 4. Maybe if you get like a weight of 2, and this would be really nice um, as a bedspread. It has some nice drape to it. Mayoran have been trying to coax Bray into getting a set of Clover or more. Yes, yes, or a set like I have. These are a Clover or more knockoffs, and Clay Miko has actual Clover or mores. And when she was over here, um, the last time, side by side, they look almost identical. I don't know. I mean, the working part of the hook is pretty smooth on my knockoffs, so that might be an option. Because I know the Clover Amours can be a little bit on the pricey side. This set of 12, I think I got it for like 15, 18 bucks years ago on Amazon. Um, Blue says, I'm going to try and explain my long list of things I have to do on Discord and create a graffiti work tomorrow on stream and carry on with either a pumpkin or a blanket. Or that blanket. Yes. You said tomorrow. What time are you going to be streaming, Blue? And you can give it in your local time. Everybody else can do the what do you call it? The conversion. Or if you follow somebody and they have a schedule, if they have a schedule on their channel, when you go to their schedule, Twitch does the conversion for you for your local time zone. So you don't have to go and do all of that adding or subtracting or any of that type of thing. Um, Yes, fairy dust. If you're available, can you give Blue a shout out? You could carry a pumpkin on a blanket. True. Or or you can stitch a pumpkin pattern in the blanket, like mosaic crochet or a graphican. Yes, that blanket at 6:30 p.m. UK time. So do the like I said, either follow them or do the math yourself. Because there's people in every time zone. So so yes, go and check out Blue Raven. Um, Look at Blue Raven. He's getting high tech and he's projecting um, his desktop on the wall. I don't know how you do that. I wouldn't have a clue. I don't have. I don't think I have the right equipment for that. Um, so yes, everybody go and support Blue Raven. He is back to streaming. What else was I gonna? Oh, brain can't keep track of what is going on, but we're going to be doing the block and offset shell stitch tonight. If anybody is crocheting along, grab whatever yarn and whatever corresponding hook that you want, and we can get started. I'm going to be using some blue yarn as usual. And get out my light the right way. Um, 2.5 millimeter hook for everybody. No blue. 5.5. Actually, there's this other little project I'm doing off stream, which I'm not going to tell anybody about until after it's done. Um, it's not that exciting. Well, kind of is, but not really. Um, that is using a 3.75 millimeter hook in a worsted weight yarn, so it is a smaller hook than normal. But all right, so if everybody is ready, the multiple for the chain for this pattern is a multiple of 11 plus an additional 7 for the foundation chain. So whatever your multiple 11 is, 11, 22, 33, 44, etc. And then once you get that length, whatever length you want, then you add 7 more chains. So I'm going to do multiple of 33. So that would be my 11, 11, 11. Plus I'll add my 7. And these are doing rows. We're not doing any, um, nothing in the round. So I'm going to do, what's 33 plus 7? Math. Um, that'll be 40, right? Yeah, that's 40. 8, 30. All right. I've got my chain all done. So I can wait if anybody is crocheting along for you to get to your length. You can do whatever length you want. Again, multiple of 11. Once you get your multiple for whatever length, then you add an additional 7 chains. Hey there, copy. What was fast? Oh, me chaining? Yes, I am. I am a quick chainer. That happens with practice. How are you? Yes, Captain Teal. Yes, we're doing the 70s tonight because the past this past weekend we were doing 90s music, so I wanted to mix it up and do some 70s music. I know the other week we did 80s, so kind of throwing different things around. You're not doing said crochet, but you're working on some art. Very, very cool. Yes. Um, I know Cuppy. Hi there, Knitter Girl. Welcome in. I know Cuppy has posted some things in the Discord, and I've known Cuppy before I've streamed, and I've seen some of her artwork, and it is amazing. It is gorgeous. Hey there, Anime God. How are you? Welcome in. So yes, if you get a chance to see any of Cuppy's work, I don't. Cuppy doesn't stream, but definitely check out. If you scroll back up a while ago in my Discord, I know she posted some things. Working on the tiny canvas, on the tiny canvas, and doing 5 of the villains from the Powerpuff Girls. Oh, very cool. I know of the Powerpuff Girls. I'm not familiar with any of them, any of the characters, but So how is everyone doing? Okay. So if anybody is working with work, crocheting along with me, um, if we're ready, we can go on to the beginning of the actual stitching. Again, at any time, if I go too fast, please tell me to slow down. I need to get a redeem. I need to make a redeem, something on the lines of slow it down or something like that. But I gotta find something. And I'll make that with no cooldown that you can do it at any time. One thing about this pattern, it is a 1 row repeat. After you get the first row, actually after you get the second row, you repeat the second row over and over again. So it's not a complicated pattern. So in the 4th chain from the hook, we're going to put in one double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4. In the 4th chain, we're going to put in a double crochet. So those those 3 chains we skipped counts as a double, and the stitch we made counts as a double. So there are 2 doubles there. And now we're going to do a double crochet in each of the next 3 chains. Two and 3. All right. So when you get to that point, you're going to have 5 double crochets. Again, your first 3 that you skipped counts as a double. In the 4th chain, you do a double, and then in the next 3, you do doubles. So we have a total of 5 double crochets for the beginning of this pattern. Real basic. Just like if you're going to do the whole row in doubles, that's how you start out this pattern. All right. So after you do your doubles, you're going to skip the next 2 chains. So 1, 2, and in the 3rd chain, in that 3rd chain, you're going to put in 5 doubles. You're making a shell or a fan. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Again, you're working your first 5 doubles. That turning chain counts as 1. You skip 2, and in the 3rd one, you put 5 doubles. And if anybody is crocheting along, I will set that to the side a second to give everybody time to catch up. This is the beginning of our block. That is going to be our block. And then this is our offset shell. We're going to repeat the block and the offset shell, the repeat all the way along. So in that third chain, because we skipped the first two, in that third chain there, we put in 5 doubles. And now we're going to chain 2. Hey, Farmore go first. We're going to chain 2. And we're going to skip 3. Again, this is after we do our shell or our fan. We chain 2 and skip 3. 1, 2, 3. And in the fourth one, we do a double crochet. So again, to recap, we did our first 5. Our turning chain counts as 1. So we have our 5 doubles, skip 2. In the third, do our 5 doubles, that's our fan. Chain 2. And then we skip 3. And in the very next one, we put in a double crochet. After that first double crochet, in the next 4 chains, they're each going to get a double crochet. 2, 3, 4. So you'll end up having a total of 5. Again, after your fan, chain 2, skip 3 chains from your foundation chain, put in a double in the next stitch, and then in the next 4, each of the next 4 gets a double. You'll have a total of 5 in a row. And that's the repeat. So the repeat now is we're going to skip 2, skip 1, 2, and in the third chain, put in 5 doubles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Chain 2 and skip 3. 1, 2, 3. The next one gets a double, and the next 4 each get 1 double. So that was 2, 3, 4, and 5. You'll have 5 doubles in a row. Well, you'll have a double. Yeah, there'll be 5 all lined up. We're now going to skip 2 chains, and in the next one, put in 5 doubles. There's no chain. You don't make a chain between your doubles and your fan. It's between your fan and your doubles is where you do the chains. It's a little confusing. So after you do your set of doubles, you're going to skip 2, and then in that third chain, you're just going to go into 5 double crochets. So before you do the fan, there's no chains. 2, 3, 4, and 5. After you do your fan, now you chain 2, and we're going to skip 3, but we're going to do a double crochet. So I'm going to wrap my hook to get ready for it. So 1, 2, 3, we're going to skip, and I'm at the end here. When you get to the very end, after you skip your 3, 1, 2, 3, you should have 5 chains left. 2, 3, 4, 5, yes. And those last 5 chains each get a double. 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, that is row number 1. I'm going to recap this. We have our multiple of 11. I did 33. That's a multiple of 11. And then I'm going to add, I added 7 chains to that. So that was my foundation chain. So I had 40 in my example. Going to skip 3 chains, and in the 4th chain from the hook, put in a double, and the next 3 each get a double. So we have a total of 5 here. Skip 2 chains, and in the next chain put in 5 doubles. That creates our fan or shell. Chain 2 and skip 3. So chain 2, skip 3 of the foundation, and in the next chain put in a double, and the next four chains each get a double. And then you repeat that. Skip 2. In the next one you get 5 doubles. Chain 2, skip 3, and the next 5 each get a double. You keep going, and you're going to end with 5 doubles in a row. Hope that makes sense. Again, if anybody is going along with me, please let me know. Let me check something here. Okay. So much math. Yes, yes, yes. But it's not really. It's not that. It's not too bad. It's not too much. And this is actually one of the easier patterns. There are patterns that are much more complicated. All right. So that is row number 1. Let's check this real quick. Not so much more math, more just lots of numbers. Yes, lots of numbers. But that's how most of crochet is numbers, is trying to get your pattern, to make certain the stitches are going in the right spots. All right, so at the end of the first row, you're going to chain up 3. Let's zoom on in. So I chain 3 and I'm turning. And it's going to be a block. The whole left column, actually wherever you have your doubles, are going to be doubles. So doubles are, well, you can't even see. All your doubles here, you're going to have all the way up your piece, are going to be basically strips of double crochets. So your chain 3 counts as a double, and that's coming out of this first stitch. So you're going to skip that first stitch, and then the next 4 are each going to get a double crochet. This is real basic. This part is basic. This is just a double into a double, and you'll end up having 5. Again, your turning chain counts as a double. Let me get a little more drink. So for this part here, after we do our doubles, we're going to skip our 2 chains, and we're going to skip the very first double of the fan. So there's 2 chains here. Skip those and skip the very first double. So 1, 2 chains and the double. And in the very next double, in that stitch, we're putting in 5 doubles. So that's where your fan is going, on top of the fan. And this is the offset part, because it's not directly on top of the fan, it's offset. Hey Moth, how are you? Welcome in. And you can kind of see right here, you've got one fan here, and this fan is angled off. So it's going to constantly do that. The fans are going to kind of shift back and forth, side to side. Okay, I don't like this song. So we do our 5 doubles into that second stitch of the fan from the row below. So again, we're skipping those chains and our first double, and then the very next one is we're going to put your next shell. I'm going to call it a shell because the pattern's name does have shell in it. All right. So then what we're going to do is we're going to chain 2. Yes, chain 2. And we're skipping the rest of the shell. So we've chained 2, skip the next 3 stitches because that's the rest of the shell. And in the very next stitch, it's going to be your actual double crochet by itself. That gets a double. And the next 4 get doubles. So it's just like if you're learning double crochet, 1 stitch into each stitch, and there'll be a total of 5 of them. And that's the pattern. So after we do our 5 in a row, we'll skip our chain, and we're going to skip the very first stitch of our shell. So skip all of this and skip the first one. In the second stitch of the shell, we put in 5 doubles. So 2, 3, 4, and 5. After we do our shell, we chain 2, skip the last 3 stitches of the shell from the row below, and the very next stitch gets a double, and the next 4 each get doubles. Okay? We've done 5 in a row. Get to the end here, we skip the chains. There's 2 chains, and we skip the very first stitch of the shell, and in the second stitch gets 5 doubles. 2, 3, 4, and 5. After we do the shell, not before, but after we do the shell, chain 2, skip the rest of the shell. After we skip those 3 stitches of the shell, the next stitch gets a double, and then the rest of the stitches get doubles. But remember, when you get to the very end here, you should have 5 stitches. If you stop now, you're only going to have 4. That turning chain from the very first row needs a double crochet because that turning chain counts as a stitch. And that is round number 2. And then the rest of it, you repeat round 2, row 2 over and over and over again. So it's a 1-row repeat. So I'm going to do a couple more rows. Oops. If my yarn and hook want to cooperate. So I'm going to chain 3 and turn, skip the first one, and then the next 4 each get doubles. And then we're going to skip over the chain, and we're going to skip over the first stitch of the fan, and in the second stitch is where we put our next shell, I should say, not fan, shell. And the shell is made up of 5 doubles. 4 and 5. Now chain 2. Skip the rest of that shell, and then each of the next 5 stitches get double crochets. That's all there is to this. 3, 4, and 5. After the shell, you chain 2. Hey there, MS Creates. How are you? Oh, and thank you for the lurk. You're probably streaming at the moment, or you were streaming. I think I was lurking into your stream. If you're not following MS Creates, go and follow her. That's the one I demand everyone follows. She is the cutest art style. And that little emote that she put in there, she drew herself. She is a digital artist. Cute, whimsical, lots of animals in her pieces. She does prints, she does cards, emotes, stickers, all different fun, cute, adorable creations. So I did the fan and I chained 2, skip the rest of the fan, and each of the next 5 stitches each get a double crochet. 4, 8, 5. Skip the chains, skip the first stitch of the fan, and the second stitch of the fan gets shell, not fan. They're called shells. We'll get 5 doubles to create another shell. 3, 4, and 5. After you do the shell, you chain 2, skip the rest of the shell, and in the next 5 stitches, they each get a double crochet. And remember that turning chain gets a stitch. So that is 3 rows done. You're already seeing the pattern. This is all just basic double crochet. So that's just like filler, I guess. And then the real star of it is these alternating or offset fans that kind of wiggle their way through the pattern. 3, and turn. And I'm just going to do a few more rows without instruction. Again, if anybody needs help with this, please let me know. That. 3, 4, and 5. All right, I've done 4 rows. And that is what the pattern will look like. Again, you make this as long as you want. You make it as wide as you want. When you get to the end, if you didn't want this waviness, which I kind of like that waviness, if you don't want that, if you want to square it up, what you could always do is when you do your last row, still do your double crochets like you normally would, but just do, I guess, maybe let's see, do a double actually, you know what, let's test this out. We'll do a little practicing. It doesn't tell you to do this in the pattern because I want to square it up. I don't want that waviness. So what I would do is um, into that second chain, not check second chain, in that second stitch of the fan. So again, we're still gonna skip the chains in the first stitch. In that second one, I would do a single crochet, chain one, and then skip one, and in the next one, do a single maybe, skip one. I think that might work. Let me just see how this would look. Oh, I got a big old knot. Okay, ignore the knot. I don't know how that got in there. Actually, I can't ignore the knot because it's really in the way. So I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna make a smaller knot. This is Teaching Tuesday. I am teaching how to do the block and offset shell stitch. And how are you, Riz Quackers? Quakers? Quackers? Quakers. I'm practicing, well, not practicing, I'm doing a little variation to see how to finish the edge of this if you wanted a squared off edge. Yeah, that kind of works. I mean, you might have to. You misspelled quackers? Yeah. Yeah, that works. I'm pretty good picking. How are you? Yeah, this is just my little variation. If to end it here, if you didn't want this wavy edge, if you wanted to square it off, I would still do the double crochets the same way. Still skip the chain and the first stitch. In the next stitch, put in a single, chain one, skip a stitch, single in the next, chain one, skip a stitch, and then in the next 5, still continue with your doubles like you normally would. I think that would look really good. That kind of works. So that's just my little variation of how to square it up. You're good. Currently making homemade chicken noodle soup. Ooh, I'll be right on over. I love chicken noodle soup, especially if it's homemade. We have baked potato soup the other night, and there's still some left. And when I get done streaming, I think I'm gonna have some, possibly. But that is the block and offset shell stitch. Words are difficult. Come on, plenty to go around. That sounds really good. So yeah, I really like this stitch, this pattern. Like I said, this would look really nice as a bedspread. Not really a blanket, maybe a little bit of a thinner yarn. Like I said, maybe a weight of 2. Because it does have some drape to it. I mean, this yarn isn't going to have too much drape, but it's going to, the shells and the chain spaces will create a nice drape to it. So I kind of like it. Something different. And this is our a variation of shells and fans for Teaching Tuesdays in February. Oh, hey there, Sue. Wow, Sue is on a streak of subs. Again, thank you very much for the sub. A 6-month streak. How are you doing, Sue? Let me double check. Well, not double check. Let me look something up real quick for next week. I'm going to start doing this. If it's in the book here, I will show what we're doing next week. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So next Tuesday, for Teaching Tuesday, We're gonna be doing something called. No, that's not the. What? Just popping in to say hi before you go to sleep. Alrighty, I'm glad you did. Thank you for popping in. And I think I marked this wrong. Have a good sleep. I think I marked the wrong number of stitch. It's where? Uh, oh. Should yeah, my calendar had the wrong number. So next week we're doing the fan and V stitch, and that is what it's gonna will look like. So it's a more dense. Oh, Emil Rose 314. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. So that is the what we're gonna do next week. That is the fan and V stitch for next week. It's more of a denser, filled in stitch. So that is Granny Karen Cakes Marino. If you're not familiar with her, she is a elderly lady that is on my stream sometimes. I'm changing up the we're changing up how she appears on stream. When she is on my stream, when she takes over my stream, she teaches us some vintage crochet back from when she was young, back in like patterns from like the 30s, the 40s, the 50s. Um, she she's feisty. She doesn't take a lip off of anybody, so watch your P's and Q's if you happen to be in here. People say I look like her. I don't see it. We're not related. But the scheduling change for Gary, I was waiting for you to find that. Um, I came up with that. I'll get back to the Granny Karen thing in a second. And hi, Emil Rose. I'm sorry. Gary, how are you? I came up with that literally last night when we were in Tatter's stream, and you kept clicking to look at me, and it said something. I don't know how. What is the? It's some. It's I don't know where the clip is from. It's basically somebody yelling the name Gary. Um, so I was like, you know what? I need to make something for Gary. So Gary has his own actual redeem now instead of the gong. So you're welcome. Uh, it's like Emily. Oh, Emily. Okay. Thank you for correcting that. I try to pronounce people's names as they're supposed to be pronounced, but I don't get that. Um, I don't always get that 100% exact. So how are you, Gary? Let me turn on my fan. It's a little warm in here. Like I was saying about Thursdays, starting on Thursdays, this Thursday actually. First of all, there's no stream tomorrow, so I've eliminated Wednesdays. What I would do on Wednesday is not going to be done on Thursday. So Wednesdays we normally do the needlepoint, the butterfly needlepoint. That will be done on Thursdays, the first half. The second half of Thursday's stream will, depending on the week, will either be me working on some type of thread lace type crochet project, or Granny Karen will take over the second half of the stream. So, on those weeks, you'll get me and Granny Karen in the same stream. So, that is the plan for Thursdays going forward. I know I was having technical issues sometimes and not feeling well, and sometimes it didn't feel like streaming. And I canceled a bunch of streams for in the past month or so, past 2 months or so, and I want to try to eliminate that. So I'm cutting down the numbers of streams per week by eliminating Wednesdays. Don't know what we're gonna do in um March yet. I still have to plan March, and it's near the end of the month, and I need to get on the planning of what I'm going to be doing on the streams come March. You're doing well. Knitter Girl Sneeze, bless you. With the next with the next redeem, I will hide back in the shadows. See, oh God, here we go. What's going on? I'm afraid. Um, you have a good night, Sue. Knew it. Thank you for the lurk, Emily. 6 minutes. Wait, 6 minute? Wait, what's 6 minute? Oh, yes, yes, there's a cooldown. I might have to raise that time limit. Um, there's also another new redeem in there, so if anybody finds it, Gary found the first one, which I'm glad he found that one because that one was specifically for him, but anybody can use it. Uh, all right. On that note, we're gonna run a ad. We will be back in about 3 minutes, so this will be a good time for everybody to do some self care and get something to drink, something to eat, stretch, use the restroom if you need to, and we will return. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for sitting through the ad. Um, it swings, it jives, it shakes all over like a jellyfish. Is that how the lyrics go? Wait. Oh, Discord. Fairy dust. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. See, I always forget, and I mentioned at the beginning of the stream that I was going to forget. Because it always happens. Alrighty, we're going to go and do some Discord share. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. I got to fix the thing so we don't see the words on the screen and all of that. Let's be a real streamer, or try to. Okay. Oh, that's part of the lyrics. I did not know that. Today was the day that I found out. All right, this is from Throwing Stitches. Most recent finish, an ice cream gnome. Oh, look at that. That is so cute. That is adorable. I like the swirling pattern on the piece there. Very, very nice, Throwing Stitches. Very cute. Well, love the colors. I love that bright purple. So that is from Throwing Stitches' most recent finish. Let's see here. This is from Mickey. It's going to be so cute. This, I think this is the axolotl, maybe. I could be wrong. I was in Mickey's stream last night. Yes, Mickey streams. And she was working on a her dragon. It's that really cool looking dragon that she had shared or showed the picture of what it's going to look like. She got the tail and the body done it last night, I think. Yeah, I was in her stream for quite a bit. It's a pretty long stream for her. So that is real. This piece is really cute. I think this might be the axolotl. I could be wrong, but I think it might be. And this is from JP. Actually, you know what? Let's do this right. If I can spell. Do it right? Yeah, I did it right. This is a clip. I think that she was watching Say Yes to the Dress. Um, I think she'll watch things while she works on projects, and then like last night we were just chit chatting, and it's kind of chill. We're listening to some music. If you want to go and see any just relaxing, chill content, go and check out Mickey's channel, a friend of the stream. And this is from JP. JP also streams. I gotta remember how to spell JP's name. Give me one moment. Think that's how you spell it? Yes. Um, JP also streams and also crochets. This is a strawberry plushie that JP made. That's a really big strawberry. I was in his stream last week, when he was starting this. Really, really cute. Um, I kind of like it. I don't know if I would make one that big, maybe a smaller one. Um, but go and check out JP as well, another friend of the stream. Again, another chill stream. No, we have another share another project from Throwing Stitches. This is gnome number 2. He's got polka dots on his hat. And those are actual buttons. I love using buttons and other types of materials with the crochet to kind of change it up. So we have another gnome. The gnomes are so cute. That is from Throwing Stitches. This is a piece from Notewood. Notewood, last week or earlier this week, he had posted in my Discord, wanted everyone's opinion on where to place these knots. He set up it was basically divided off into sections, and to pick a color and to whatever section to put them in, and guess other people's suggestions. I don't know what this knot is called. It is really, really cool looking. I might have to learn how to make that type of knot. So yes, go and check out. I don't think Notewood streams, but check out what Notewood has posted in the Discord. Let's see what else we have. Oh, we have something from. Yeah, aren't the knots beautiful? Very, very pretty. And this is from Upcycly. Progress pic. Needle felted the eyes on Saturday and the nose and upper lip today. He's so cute and finally starting to have a face. Yes, this is Baby Yoda or Grogu. I was in Upcycly's stream when she was doing some of this. I think she was working on the eyes and just starting the nose and the mouth. The body of it is crocheted, and the eyes and the nose and the mouth are needle felted. So another example of mixing crochet with other craft forms, art forms, I guess. I mean, they're all fiber. Those are both fiber arts, but changing it up a little bit. And it's a good way to do facial features. I've got a needle felting set, but I need to get better at it. Let me give Upcycly a shout out. Upcycly is another Moco Loco member. She's also on another stream team, the Makers and Crafters Society. But that is Baby Grogu, Baby Yoda, or also known as Grogu. So he's cute. So thanks everybody who has shared in my Discord. Let me move that to the side. And again, thank you, Fairy Dust, for reminding me to do the Discord. Alrighty. I am working on this commission piece because I want to get this done. This is the eyeball blanket that I started months ago. So what is everyone else working on? I'm running out of black yarn. I have black yarn, but that's the 2 skeins I have are 1 skein. Anyway, the black yarn I have is reserved for a project. Lip stitch. I've got 18, including this one, 19 more to square up to add the black yarn to that I'm doing now. And I don't know how well you can see this because it is dark. Oh, yay! You fixed your username. Oh, wait a minute. Make certain I'm doing the correct stitch in the right spot. There's the doubles. This gets a triple. And then this gets the corner. Let me know if the music is too loud, too quiet. I can't really tell. I turn mine down so it's not blasting in my ear, because there is a difference between what I hear and what necessarily what you hear. Wait a minute. A double, another double, and then 3 triples. 1, 2, 3. Oops. If anybody's interested in this pattern, !eyeball will get you it. It's a free pattern. It is from a blog called Stitch by Faye. Oh, if I did the right stitch, let me go back and count. Triple, 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 double, double. 7. 2. Do a triple crochet, and then the corner. Oh, another announcement. Completely forgot about it. Scheduling announcement for the next week. I have to get to a point where I can put this to the side for a second. No stream tomorrow. Thursday will be the Needlepoint and Granny Karen. No stream Friday, which normally there's no streams on Fridays. Saturday, there's no stream. I'm going to be going to see one of my favorite drag queens live on Saturday, so no stream. Sunday, this coming Sunday, is the Baltimore stream for my monthly Maryland-themed streams. This Sunday is Baltimore. The time is going to be an hour earlier. It's going to be 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So whatever the normal time that it is where you are that you see me, it's going to be an hour earlier. Mainly because there's so much that's involved in it. I've got a presentation, and it's longer than the Maryland one. So it goes a little more in depth, but not too in depth. It's not going to be, hopefully, not too boring. And also, Claymika will be my co-host on Sunday. So there'll be 2 of us. There'll be no donkey song. There'll be no turkey hat. There'll be no monk costume on that stream. I want to kind of keep up with the other redeems. We're probably still gonna have the sound redeems. That's what I think what I did last time. Yeah. Um. Additionally, I don't know if there's enough time for everybody to get any of the things for the stream. If you want to join along, because it is getting close to that day, so shipping times might be a little difficult. Um, but if you're able to, on my Discord, in the event section, there is a list of items that if you want, you can purchase to. They're edible stuff that you can purchase that we will be um, trying and tasting um, live on stream, so you can kind of get a little taste of Baltimore. So yes, be starting at 5 p.m. instead of 6 p.m. on Sunday night. Two, three, two, four, five, six, seven, two, one, and that's the two, two, two. One gets one of them there. Two doubles. Three, four, five, six, seven, two, three, two, one. I could do the corner again. Shop around, but why buy the cow if you're gonna get the milk for free? Yes. Two, one, two, three. Seven. There's three stitches right left. Two. Okay. That's this song's a little too what the word is. It's not upbeat, so that's why I skipped it. Is this even playing? Or just got a quiet intro? Yeah, it does have a quiet intro. Fairy Dust, how is the mosaic blanket going. Wish I knew the words to this song. Uh, on row 13 of 41 of the last section. Hoping to start the borders with. Wow, you're doing great. You're making great progress with that. You're making better progress than I am, but again, I've got multiple projects going on, and a lot of the time, for a lot of it, the only time I'm working on it is when I'm streaming. I still need to block that heart doily, and I still need to finish the temperature blanket. Yeah, I know. And I've only got one more quick round on Aiden's blanket. I will be working on that tomorrow off stream. So that will be officially done. I get done this square, I think I'm going to weave in a bunch more ends. I did that this morning. I weaved in a bunch of ends. Was it this morning or last night? One of the two, on a bunch of squares. So, first mosaic, I think the muscle memory is dropping down 2 rows to pick up the front loop is making it quicker. Yes. Yes, it is. Yeah, that happens. Your muscle memory. Is it supposed to be a blanket? Yes, this. Hey there, history buff. Yes, this here is going to be a blanket. Um, this is a pattern that I showed how to do back in October when I was doing all Halloween themed small pieces. I do a lot of small squares, appliques, small little pieces on stream a lot. And a friend of mine saw this eyeball square and really liked it and has commissioned me to make a blanket. It's going to be a throw size blanket. It might be a little bit bigger than a throw, but she likes Halloween creepy stuff year round. So I need to make progress on this. I've got a lot done. It's gonna have, I think, 56 squares, 7 different colors, And so there'll be 8 of each color of irises. So got 8 that are red or in the red family. So this is like a dark red. There's like a red. There's even a pink one. Um, so I got purple ones, blue ones, green ones, yellow, bunch of different colors. So all I'm doing is squaring them up, adding the black border on these, and I'm actually running low, very low on black. I need to get another skein of it. Um, and then when they're all done, I'm going to piece them together, join them together with the same red that's in the piece above me. It's actually this like maroonish. Well, it's not maroon. It's more like a almost like a brick red. And still haven't decided exactly what stitch um, I'm going to use to join. I kind of have an idea, but I'm going to play around with it. Saw them and thought this would be good. Table protectors, yeah. It could be hot. Yeah, good hot pads. Be kind of cute if you made a bunch of them and just like if you're having a Halloween party and you got hot dishes, you can like set them. You make Hey there, JP. Pop it in to say hello. Welcome in. We saw your strawberry. We like your strawberry. So, like I was saying, let me zoom out a little. So I've got like a green one. The green one's really cool. Let me see another. That's a red. I don't want any more red. There's a pink one. Not really showing up. The camera's not liking that. So let's get rid of the pink one. I still have to weave in the ends, but like a blue one. So if you laid a bunch out and you put like a hot dish here, you can still see them for like a Halloween party. That'd be kind of cool. Obviously, I would do it in a cotton so the yarn doesn't melt. But yeah, they're fun. Yeah, I've got all different ones. On my blocking board, I've got the purples and I want to say the yellows. I've already weaved in the ends. There's like 16 on there. So they're being blocked. No, they're all the same size. They're all the same size. Um, they're just different colors of irises. So like these are green, they're 2 different greens. So I've got like 8 that are green, 8 that are red, 8 that are purple, so on. But I was using up my scraps. And then that's what I'm gonna do right now, is I'm gonna weave in my ends. And then at a later date, I'll do all of the embroidery to do the veins. And then when that's done, then I'll piece them together. So, and that's all the black I have. So I'm running very low, but in the meantime, I'm going to weave in my tails. I've got 18 more to go from round to the square to add the black um, to make them squares. Let me get all of my squares. I also have some brown ones and some gray ones. So there's some gray here, and then browns. Yeah, that alone, if you did this, and like the next round I have to do on this is add black, and if you just made it a circle, that would be a really cool coaster. Especially if you're having a Halloween party. Everybody gets an eyeball coaster to use. Yes, coasters, hot pads. So this is my big pile that I have to weave in my ends. And I like weaving in ends. Sometimes, actually, though, it did get a little tedious in doing this. I was watching you. It was last night. No, it was this morning. It was this morning. I can't remember. Anyway, I was watching YouTube while weaving an end, so that kind of helped pass the time. Um, I've got some ideas that are coming up. There's this one project I'm working on. It's going to be a gift, and I'm not going to have it show it on stream until it's done. So that's going to be kind of fun. Why'd I leave that tail so long of that iris color? But I have another idea rattling around this head of mine that I may or may not make on stream, but it will become something that will be shown on stream eventually. But how is everyone doing? I gotta tighten up the magic ring. There's kind of a glare now. I think it's because of the white yarn. The contrast between the white and the black. I think that's what's causing it. Technically, there will be a front and back to these squares, but they're going to look so good on both sides that it's really not going to matter if there's a right and a wrong side. Black ones are done. Left my tails a little short. I'm a little conservative on my yarn use. I don't really like wasting too much, even though I'm going to take my schnibbles and reuse them again. But when I'm working on something, I have a bad habit of leaving my tails too short. Drinking coffee and getting ready to make some washcloths. Oh, wow. Do you crochet also? Are you crocheting? Are you knitting? Are you weaving? Very cool. If you have any projects or any pieces that you've made that you want to share, I do have a Discord. We like looking at what people have made. Or if you want to share pictures of your area, if you want to take pictures of like nature where you live or any of that type of thing, feel free to do that. We do a main share after the first hour, which we've already had that. And then at any time during the stream, if anybody has anything they want to share, just let me know and we can go over to the Discord and take a look. And Nightbot is reminding me, I am having we're going to be having a Donkey Song collab. If you're not familiar with the Donkey Song, stick around. You'll probably hear it. That link there will take you to the link in the Discord that gives all the information about the Donkey Song. If you yourself want to join in, record yourself singing and doing the hand movements or any type of hand movements to the Donkey Song, make it your own. You don't have to use the exact lyrics. Change up the lyrics if you want, if you're creative. Wear something funny and crazy like I usually do. Do it in a weird, funny location or a unique location. And submit it to me via a direct message on Discord. and submit it by the 1st of April. And then after I get all the submissions, I will take them and um, edit them all into one large video that can be shown on stream periodically. So I want to spread the donkey song, and I've got an idea for that for the future. All right. Lots of ideas. That's the problem. I think most of the rest of the stream, I'm just going to be weaving in tails. I really like this green color. And I save all my schnibbles, all the little yarn bits, and I'm going to turn those back into new yarn at some point. Yeah, that's what we can do in March. I think March can be, well, not every stream, obviously, but some streams in March we can get out the fiber cards and the blending board and play around with some fiber. Sure, someone somewhere in the world thinks Rod Stewart is sexy. I don't know if he's still married to her, but he was married to the supermodel Rachel Hunter. I think it was Rachel Hunter. It was some supermodel back in the day. I don't know if they're still married. Hey, to each their own. You'll be lurking. Okay, thank you for the lurk. I'm glad you're able to pop on in. Yep, I'm keeping up with the eyes. I'm just doing a little funny you had an eye exam. I'm doing some eye surgery, some pre-LASIK. Doing like a lens replacement, or got lots of patients stacked up, literally stacked up. Right now the eyes have it. Yes, the eyes have it. God, you don't want me mending your eyes. See me coming at you with a blunt yarn needle? He can name the blanket Betty Davis says. I would, but the recipient, she doesn't know that song. So, or I don't think she knows that song. But I know that song. Kim Carnes? Was that Kim Carnes? My God, my 80s music um file in my head. It's Kim Carnes. Okay. Because I'm pretty good with 80s music, and like tell you who sang it. Not necessarily what year it came out, but maybe a range of years. So I'm pretty good with that. But I'm like, Kim Carnes? I know it was Kim somebody. It is a good song. I put up what I've been working on. Okay, I'll check that in 1 second. Let me weave in these two more ends. I'm leaving this red one long because I'm going to use this red as the starting for the veins. So all of these I have a long red thread. Why did I leave the white ones on there? Anyway, mind is just wandering. It wanders all the time. That goes there. Some people hate weaving in ends. I love it. Another one done. Another happy patient. Let's go and take a look at what is on. Crafter's Mind has a lot of squirrel moments. Yes. Oh, that's an understatement. All right, this is from History Buff or also Human Story. Finish these in the last few days. We'll get washcloths up when they're more than an inch. Oh, wow. You've done some embroidery. I want to do some. Oh, wait a minute. You can't even see that. It's not even centered. Very cute. I want to do some more embroidery on stream. Right now, the only thing that's in that realm, I'm doing a needlepoint piece. I want to do some other more freeform embroidery. Don't know what to do with that yet. Hey, it'll come to you. It will come to you. So it's a cute little, looks like a little coffee mug. Very, very cute. And, oh, are you, is this, oh, let me get this on screen. Is this a blanket? Is this gonna, what is this piece? Oh, a towel. Okay. Very, very cool. I love, I like the colors and the stitching that you've done. Very nice. But yeah, when you get any other progress on or any of the other pieces, or just that's anybody actually, feel free to share if you want. And it doesn't have to be just anything that you're making. There's other channels in there, like the general channel would be a good place to just put random pictures. Like if you see something interesting in your neighborhood in your area and want to show it off. I need to actually do more of that um, when I'm out and about. Take pictures here and there. What else? I have a food recipe channel. I call it food and recipe channel. Um, got all different types of things over there. There's resources you can check that out. There is a channel for any streamers that you like and you want to let everybody know. You can put them in there. There's a resource um, channel that's good for like YouTube channels or blogs or any other types of resource for patterns. Well, actually, no, there is a separate pattern channel, and it's for whatever you're into. It's just not fiber arts. I mean, that's the core of my stream, but if you're into other types of hobbies, what else do I have over there? There's a meme of the stream. I need to bring that segment of the stream back. We did that for a little while last year. We would do a funny yarn, crochet, knitting meme once a stream. So there's a bunch over there. I've got a bunch of others that are ready to go. I just need to come up with a funny little clip or something as an intro for that. There's an events channel. If you have any events going on in your area, spring is almost here. And I know springtime and summer, there's different like festivals and fairs and that type of thing. If anything is in your area and you want to let people know about it, feel free to post it in there. Anybody can do that. It's just not me. So if you've got like a spring festival or a carnival or a craft show or any of that type of thing, there might be somebody in there that is nearby or willing to travel to that area. Get the word out. I might even post things that I hear about that aren't even in my area on there. So I need to get better at um, updating some of the stuff in the server. And there's also the a channel for my merch store, so you can get links to that at any time. Yes, I do have a merch store. It's a good way to support the channel. And Nightbot, thank you. Nightbot reads my mind. That's a scary thing, Nightbot. If you want to support the channel and get something in return for your support, maybe something from the merch store might be good. If you are also a proud Dirty Hooker, we are the home of the proud Dirty Hookers. You can show off your pride with some proud Dirty Hooker swag. And like I said, it's a good way to support the stream. And the Donkey Song collab information is over there as well. Yes, ABBA. Oh, I don't know if you have it. I don't know how it works. When I had the hype train on Sunday, a emote was released. It's called Pride Wings, and I was like, that's kind of cool looking. So again, I don't know if everybody has access to that. I don't know how that all works. I don't know if it's... I'm new to hype trains. That was my very first hype train. Since you posted some rainbow emotes there. No results. Oh, okay. It might be um for me and for anybody who participated in the hype train. Again, I don't know how that all works, because when it happened, it unlocked, and I was like, okay, I don't know what this is. It's cool looking. And it might be for followers, or I don't know. I've heard of hype trains. I've been in streams where they've had a hype train. I'm new to them. Yep. That is a new one that they gave me. I didn't pick it. It just, they said here. Are these emotes for hype train? I'm not certain. The hype applause and the hype oh, I'm not certain. I guess. Well, the wing just says Pride Wing R. So yes. Headphones, Clay, because I've noticed, and I've noticed this for over a year, or whenever I started having yeah, about a year. Um Anytime the VOD uploads, sometimes the microphone will pick up the sound coming from my speakers. And not that I've been flagged or anything. I just Just don't want that to necessarily come up. And how are you, Clay Miko? Oh, okay. I should have pulled that other one. Oh, I can stitch it shut with this. It's a pride wing I had that, yes, yes. I got a hole in my pupil, so this really needs some eye surgery here. But I can stitch it up. We good. We're good. You can't even see what I'm doing. And um, good. I suppose your mouth is healing, but it's annoying. Yeah. I hope you're not in as much discomfort as you were the other day. Totally need the eye to see. Yes, you definitely need the eye to see. But I announced, well, I let everybody know that Sunday stream will be at 5, um, and that you will be here along with me. Oh, and Clay Miko, um, I got the peppermint sticks, the right type of peppermint sticks. So we're all good for that. Oh, I don't know if you eating that, a Baltimore lemon stick is a good thing with your mouth healing. I said I got the peppermint sticks. I don't want it to, you'll be fine? Okay. Don't want it to, irritate your mouth. Along with all the other stuff that I got, it's all junk food. It's all sweet and salty stuff. But yes, if you're new, if you've just popped in, um, I'm in the state of Maryland, and once a month we're doing a Maryland themed stream. And this Sunday is all about Baltimore, and there are some yummy goodies. If it burns, it'd be hilarious to see on stream. Yeah, make certain you have some water on hand, and we'll keep the trash can near you. You can spit off camera, please. But yes, if anybody wants to tune in, that's going to be at 5 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, well, you always have great facial expressions. And again, every time I start up the stream, I test my alerts and the shout outs, and I shout out myself as a test. And that clip from the last time you were here with the donkey song and the moose antlers shows up. If you haven't seen that clip, you need to. Another one died. Yes, Golden Girls. Love them. I'm gonna shout out myself, not to promote myself. I think I can. Yeah, I can. Hopefully, the clip will show up. Hopefully, the clip. Yes. Yes, that was when Clay Miko was hosting with me the other week and getting ready to do the donkey song, and her hand placement wasn't really donkey ears; they were moose antlers. I don't think she's ever seen a moose. Thank you for the lurk, Bray. I appreciate it. Not in person. Yeah, he did not look like a moose. I mean, it did not look like a donkey. Oh no, okay. You've never seen a moose in person. I think I've seen a moose. I've seen elk. I think have I seen a moose in person? Maybe maybe in a zoo. I know I've seen elk. No, no, no. I know there's no moose in Maryland. You're gonna lurk and do the dishes. Alrighty, thank you for the lurk. Oh, can you hear me? Can everybody hear me? Clay Miko's hearing. He must be supposed to be going then. Yeah, it was you. Yep, yep. Oh, yeah. Alrighty. But yeah, I think I've seen a moose in zoos, or I don't think I've ever seen them in nature preserves because I've never. I don't think I've. Well, I have been to areas that there might have moose, but I don't think I've ever been to. I don't know. Anyway, but you've seen them in TV shows, so and movies or whatever. Actually, you don't have to go that far. I think there are moose in northern Pennsylvania and upstate New York. I think. I left that tail way too short. Maine is a long road trip. Can't do that in a day. Oh, this is a good example. If anybody's ever having trouble weaving in your ends and your tail is too short, I know it's kind of personal to have your tail too short, but we're all friends here. Um, this is a way of doing it. So don't thread your needle. Put your needle where you want the stitches to go. So once the needle is in place, then thread the needle. And then pull it through. So that's a good way to get it in there if your tail is too short. We're only going to have an ad already? Wow. I've been streaming for 2 hours. It seems like it's like nothing. Alrighty. Everybody, we're going to go and do a quick ad break. Um, get something to drink, get something to eat. We will be back in 3 minutes. Welcome back. How many eyes have I completed? Um, Better yet, the better thing to tell you is how many I have left to go to get to this point where it's ready for embroidery. I have 18 left to turn them into this point. I still have to do the embroidery on all of them except for one. The first one I did back in October is done. Completely done. So, and there's going to be 56 altogether. But I'm running low on black. So I'm going to have to get another skein of black yarn. And finish up the last 18. Yeah, 18. I got plenty of the red for the veins. Plenty. And I think I'll have plenty of the red for the, well, we'll see. Hopefully they still make that color red. Uh, for the, what you call it, stitching them together. Just that Michaels could have picked you up. That's all right. Um, and the red I'm using is the Michaels. It used to be the Craft Smart. It's now the Loops and Threads Soft Classic. I think they still carry it. They still make it. It's that darker red that's around the outside. How big is each square? Each square is approximately 8 inches, roughly. So they're decent sized squares. And there's a total of, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 rounds. Total of 10 rounds per square. And like I said, this is a great, if exclamation point eyeball will get you the link. It's a great pattern if you want to practice increasing in a circle and then also taking a circle and squaring it up. It's mostly singles. Actually, wait a minute, are they? Again, it's been a while since I've made all of the center part. Let me find the pattern. Is it in this? Got the pattern. I could just pull up the website itself, but that's fine. Oh, no. Rounds 1 through 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the pupil, the iris, and the white part of the eye are all half doubles. The round of red is single. There's a round of black that's single. And then the next round is you're squaring it up. So there's singles, half doubles, doubles, and triples in that round. And the very last round is all doubles. And, well, chains, of course, for the corners. So it's mostly half doubles, then singles, and then, like I said, row 9 is your row that you're squaring it, so you're going to have to use all different size stitches, and then it finishes with a double. The blocking board's working great. I've got 16 on here, so I've got the yellows and the purples on it right now. These are all ready to add the embroidery to. So I want to at least get them on here. I mean, yes, I might have to go back and do the embroidery, but at least I wanted to start blocking them. So I can do 2 colors at a time. I've got 7 colors. So I'm going to have to do them in batches. But that's why I'm doing this now. Prepping everything. Yeah, definitely try it. Like I said, it's great if you want to practice. And I stitch very tight so it's wavy, but the blocking board definitely will help. And I can't, this is acrylic, so I can't really technically, if you want to block acrylic, you need steam because regular water by itself won't do it because plastic doesn't absorb water. Um, but I don't have a steam iron, so I'm just dry blocking them. But I love my blocking board. I got it off of Amazon. That was my birthday present to myself, along with my needle gauge and wraps per inch cards. You can bring over your handhelds only if you want to. You don't have to. I'm in no rush for this right now, so it's not like the next time, like this weekend when I see you. Don't worry with that because I still have to do all of the embroidery. Now, obviously, you don't have to make a blanket this big. We were talking earlier that this would really make a really cute Halloween decoration. If you just made a bunch of squares, like I have now, I mean, obviously finish the. I don't know if you were in here, Claymiko, but do the veins, and you do a bunch of different colored ones, and lay them out. Just the squares by themselves. So lay them out, and then put like on like a buffet, and do like your hot dish here, and that or coasters, or just use these as decorations as themselves, and use up your scraps. I'm all about getting rid of scraps. But yeah, I need to also see them together in a cube and make a Halloween drinking game. Yeah, kind of basically make dice, but eyeball dice. If it lands on blue, you have and you have blue eyes. You drink. Wow. What happens if you have red eyes? You're a demon. If you don't have blue eyes, you drink. Yeah, and then you'd spill your booze on your dice, and not only are you wrecking your yard, you're also wasting that precious alcohol. Do three colors on them. Yeah, yeah, you could do that. There's all different possibilities for it. So, like I said, it's an easy pattern. It's just simple increasing in the round, and good practice. Hey there, Mickey. How are you? You're Gary. Yes, you're Gary. Gary already found that one. How are you? Yeah, I was letting everybody know about your stream last night. That was fun. We were just hanging out, listening to music, and you were, Mickey was working on her, dragon. You finished the head. Nice. You said the whole thing when it's done, it's going to be 3 feet long. Dragon's a work in progress. Yes. Yes, she is making a crocheted amigurumi dragon. The pattern's name is Winnie. It was really, really, really cute looking. Little. Yes, we were in her stream. It was me, her, and JP, and we have named the dragon Whitney because Whitney Houston was playing, and Mickey was singing into the tail of the dragon. So yeah, her name is. She isn't even done yet and has a name. But yes, welcome in. Yeah, I told her she should get a microphone and like weave it in, like stuff it in, and have it come out the end, and it could be an actual microphone. Oh look, I am working on the pink eye. Yes, there is one block. One of these squares is a pink eye. I had to. I had to. I have to show you the eyes. I embroider. They're really sleepy eyes, and she needs lashes. Oh wow, wow. Yeah, definitely. You'll have to share that with us. And Mickey said that she's going to try to get the peppermint sticks. Oh, where did I put them? Hold on 1 second. The peppermint sticks for the Baltimore lemon stick on Sunday. Um, right in here. You can get them on Amazon. Hopefully, though, if they'll be there in enough time if you order them on Amazon. Um, you want to get the soft style. I mean, the regular like candy cane would work, but the soft style, which is a little more porous, will be a little bit better for the lemon juice. And this is the Bob's brand. So that's the one that I have. And they come in that small little package, and you don't really need much. And then, of course, a fresh lemon. And make certain the lemon is cold, because it's obviously it'll taste better. You have those everywheres. Okay. Yes. Any other brand would work too. That's like the popular one. But as long as it's the more soft ones, so they'll absorb the juice a lot better. And I'm excited. I haven't had one of those in years, like many years. Time to go to Cracker Barrel just for the buttermint. Oh yeah, I like buttermints too. Also from Cracker Barrel, and it's not just Cracker Barrel carries them, but um, there's a brand of candies. Um, your Mary Sue peanut butter eggs didn't last long. Yeah, I mine is reserved for March, the end of March when we do the Maryland stream. Since March Easter is March 31st. Yeah, that's reserved. Proof Couple's old. Yes, I am old. Gonna have to pick more up more tomorrow. Yeah. Um, Clay Miko. CVS in this area carries the Mary Sue. If no, those who don't know, Mary Sue is a Baltimore company. I only ever see them at Easter. I don't think they do anything else year round. Maybe they do. Um, they're known for chocolate confections, um, shaped of in eggs. There's different flavors and there's different sizes. Real thin ones, big, cute, big. They even have ones that are like huge. And there's different flavors. There's peanut butter. There's coconut. There's nougat. I can't think of the ending of the other flavors. Um, but you'll be able to find them at CVS's in the Baltimore area. So you don't have to go all the way to where we went, even though where we went wasn't too far. The grocery store we went to is a local chain. They only have a handful of stores. But yes, they have a marshmallow one. Yes, um, they had this huge display of those Easter eggs, and there's a jingle. There's a jingle on local TV here every year for the Mary Sue Easter eggs, and now I have it in my head. But we'll be playing that on the Maryland stream in March, March 24th, the week before Easter. I still have to plan that one. I'm still putting the finishing touches on the Baltimore stream, believe it or not. Almost done with the presentation. Almost done. But what was I saying? Oh, Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel in the candy section, they have a brand. They carry, is it Clay's? Claeys, I think. It's like in a white paperish type bag. They come all different flavors. My favorite is I like the lemon drops, and I like the horehound candy. Those are my favorites. Gonna lurk. Have to finish a test for anatomy. Okay, yes, go and do that. That's very important. Go and definitely do that. We will be here for a bit. Um, I'm probably not going to get through the rest of these tonight on stream, but we're going to make an attempt to put a dent in them. And all I'm doing is weaving. I'm not crocheting anymore tonight. It's a weaving stream. It's a weaving and end stream. And nobody has found it yet, but I want to hear it. I added another new um redeem. I got rid of the bitch from Aliens. Got rid of bitch, and I got rid of Hallelujah because I'm limited to 50 redeems, so I got two new ones. So this is the new one. Again, one of my favorite scenes of the Golden Girls. But yeah, I'll be, like I said, rotating them in and out. When I come up with a new one, I'll retire it for a bit, and they'll probably come back at some point. always makes me laugh. Uh, so yeah, I'm excited for Saturday. Yeah, the Yas one is relatively new. I've had it up for a few weeks now. No, no, Clay, pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. These are the eyes that I have to turn into squares. I have 18 eyes. So I have two more red. I have two more red, all of the brown, and all of the gray to square them up. So that's 18 left to square up. The rest are either um, already tails have woven in, or that's what I'm doing now. And then all of them need the veins put in, except for one. The one I did on stream, or the one example I had that's above me, that one has the veins. I thought I explained that. That or Claymaker just doesn't listen. Thank you, Norfairy. Let me see if I can wear this with my headset. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Wait. Hey, Shadow Arch. Okay. Wow. That's a snug fit. That's a very stuffed turkey. How are you, Shadow Arch? As I was saying, I'm excited about um, Saturday. We're gonna go see one of my all-time favorite drag queens stand up, and thank you, Knitter Girl. Been lurking, but I had to say something about that. Yeah, give me a second, Knitter Girl. That's what 8:35. Okay, I can keep an eye on the time when this hat can come off, if I can get it off of my head because it's over the headphones. But yeah, we're gonna go and see Bianca Del Rio. I am super excited about that. Yeah, let me weave in this last tail. And we're gonna possibly, most likely, eat at a really good restaurant. Dishes are done. Yay! All right. So that square is done. We're gonna pause Elton John, and we have a. God, I'm all crooked. Normally, next hat I might have to make bigger. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. For this, Actually, it doesn't make any. That doesn't matter because I get done the turkey. I mean, the song. Then we're gonna have to go back to the music anyway. So you can't. I don't know if you could see, but there are turkey legs behind me. Should have thought about this a little bit better. But alrighty, we have. Oh, we're having issues. Knitter Girl has redeemed the donkey song. So everybody is ready. If you're new to the donkey song, I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry. But if you know the words, sing along. If you know the hand movements, it's this. If you don't have wings, it's this, not this. It's not a moose. It's a donkey. Not this. It's this. Alrighty. Sweetly sings the donkey at the break of day. If you do not feed him, this is what he'll say. Ee-aw, 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 ee-aw. Thank you, Knitter Girl. That is the craziness that happens here on stream. So, but again, if you want to join in with the donkey song, film yourself doing that. You don't have to wear a hat. You can wear whatever hat you want. No hat. Please be clothed. Because it has to abide by terms of service. Um, wear something funny. Wear something crazy. Do it in a unique location. Also, if you want, you can change up the lyrics if you want. And if you submit that video to me in a direct message on Discord by April 1st, I will put all of the submissions all into one video, and we will play it periodically on stream. Yes, please be clothed. It has to abide by TOS. No nudity on Twitch. Unless it's artistic, but no nudity at all. I'm making that disclaimer. There are some ways to get around it on Twitch, but no. If there is nudity, I will not include it on the video. So, everybody join in, have some fun. Like I said, April 1st is the deadline. I've got some ideas for that. Still got a stack of eyeballs to. It's never ending. Feels like I'm getting more and more eyes as the night progresses. Sounds like my dreams are taking after an expired Walmart melatonin. Okay. Oh, it's going to be a long, long time. Okay. Or the eyes. Or the never ending eyes. Oh, never ending eyes, yes. Not to be confused with a never ending story. I need to get a never ending. I need a never ending story redeem. I wish Twitch would let me have more than 50 slots. I'm sparing you all from singing. We got to get to see my room. Yes, yes, Andrew. How are you? Welcome in. Um, I take off the green screen when the donkey song when when the turkey hat is redeemed because you can't see it with the hat on the green screen um blocks out the hat. The Artax scene, shout out my name scene, big strong hands. Don't they? Yes, yes. You love some turkey? Yeah. And tonight I'm wearing my headset, so there's no um so the microphone doesn't pick up any of the songs, just in case. But the turkey hat's a little bit too small for my fat head and the headset, so I might have to make another one. Be the third one that I've made. I've already made two of them. But how are you, Andrew? And how? Most importantly, no offense, but how is Sasha? I say that all the time. Oh, Sasha is amazing. Let's see if this will. I know the last time I shouted you out, it was a clip of Sasha. Yep, there is Sasha, and down in the corner is Andrew. But you're not following Andrew, go and follow him. He doesn't really. I don't think you have a set schedule. You kind of stream when you feel like it. He crochets and he does play different games. Um, Sasha is a sweet, yes, a sweet boy. He was a big boy and spent a couple days by himself while I was in Vegas for your cousin's birthday. Oh, very cool, very cool. That you did you have a good time at the birthday? And I bet Sasha enjoyed himself having free reign. Um, don't follow me. I'm totally not about to set myself a schedule actually because I bought a ton of yarn in Vegas and really want to start working on it. Okay, don't follow Andrew. Um, I stumbled across Andrew's stream months ago. I think I was raiding out and I wanted to raid somebody who didn't have a lot of viewers at the time. And you were working on, I think it's the Asteria, I think that's how you pronounce it, piece. And I thought it was pretty cool looking. So I stayed for that. And then, yes. And then when he adopted Sasha, I was like, oh, I came for the crochet, but I'm staying for the cat. That thing is still your Magnus Opus. Yes, it was very, very pretty. I love it. So it's a good time over there. You might hold on a second. When you're over there, you may hear Andrew say this line. Give me a second. Um, Andrew will refer to his cat. His cat is a male, but refer to the cat as Miss Honey. And I found this clip years ago of a drag queen singing this song called Miss Honey, and it reminded me of it. I sent it to Andrew, and Andrew is addicted to it now. Um, oh my god, I finished this series in mid-August, and I adopted Sasha at the end of October. That's insane because I feel like I finished. Yeah, it does. I, I've had projects like that before. It's like I felt like I've done that years ago, but it really wasn't too long ago. Hey Andre, how are you? Welcome in. Went to drag brunch in Vegas with your cousin. Very nice. Speaking of that, not drag brunch, but on Saturday, I'm going to see Bianca Del Rio live. I actually picked up a super old project that I've not touched since April 23 and brought it to you to Vegas. Very cool. I actually know that name, and I'm not even that much into drag. Well, yeah, Bianca is one of the superstars um, of drag. How are you, Andre? Oh, maybe better than me because I'm getting ready to thread the point of a yarn needle. That doesn't work. It's not a machine sewing needle. I've been weaving in ends for a while now, and I think it's starting to get to me. The queen that hosted MC the drag runs we went to was so talented. Very nice. But yeah, I've never seen Bianca live before, and I'm excited. Another square prepped. I'm being a what do you call it? What's an eye surgeon? A friend of mine, a good friend of mine, she saw the square that's above me that I did in October, and she loves Halloween things year round. And she was like, "Oh, can you make?" She says, "I love that. Can you make that?" And I'm like, "Okay, do you want the square?" She was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "You want just a square?" And I was like, "What? I can do a bag. I can do a blanket." She was like, "Oh, a blanket." So there's going to be 56 squares. Yeah, I'm like, she's weird. She's weird. I'm like, you just want a square? Um, have you not met me? Yes, I am. Yes, I am unhinged. Uh, so it's going to be a throw blanket. There's 56 squares. There's 8 of each color. There's 7 colors. So, like, different shades of green. So there's 8 green, 8 purple, 8. And then they're going to get the veins in them. And then I'm going to join them together into a blanket. So I've got 16 of them. I've got 16 of them on my blocking board at the moment as we speak. So you've ordered some needed items for our Donkey Song collab. I'm interested. And um, Claymiko, you had mentioned something about you and me collabing for some of the videos or whatever. If you want to do any on your own, that's fine. Don't tell me what you're doing. I'll find out once I edit them together. Like the submission I already have, I haven't even watched yet. I won't watch any of them until I get all the submissions. But yes, I've I offered to make her a blanket. I'm okay with making blankets. I like doing blankets. I'm not telling you, but I may pee again. Please don't pee on video. It all has to abide by terms of service. It's not that type of stream. Ha ha ha! That type of stream. I made myself laugh. Come on. I am known for really bad jokes and puns. I mean, I am wearing a cooked turkey on my head from laughing. Yeah, knowing her, probably from laughing. She's probably having an issue just thinking about it. You could have done one massive eye blanket. Oh my god, oh my goodness. Actually, I could. But then that way, it would only be one color iris. It wouldn't be all these different colors. And I wanted to use up my scraps. I don't want to hear that song. I don't want that song. No, I don't want that song. Definitely don't want that one. Dimitri, each round a different round of the iris a different color. That'd be a crazy looking eye. Be a really crazy eye. I want to know how many more of these I have to weave in ends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more that I have to weave in ends. Another one done. There was a blue. That blue right there, that is a really pretty blue. Like that. Kind of is the. Well, it's kind of a pain, but it's not a pain. But it's a bit of a pain that you have to weave in all these ends. Yeah, I know. I say I like weaving them. And I left my tail too short. I'm getting hungry. All I had today was a turkey and cheese sandwich. Oh, and then I had a couple other slices of cheese. I got a mountain of snibbles. Nibbles are flying everywhere. Oh. Oh. She didn't let me know. Um, there's a Discord share. Mickey has shared progress on the head of her dragon. This is Whitney, the dragon that Mickey is making. When it's all done, it's going to be 3 feet long. That's a big dragon. And it's got some sleepy eyes. I love it. Yeah, she was working on that on stream last night. Yep. Um, did I bookmark it? I bookmarked it. When she mentioned that the other day in my stream that she was going to be doing a dragon and shared a picture of it, first I thought it was the Luck Dragon Falcor from the Neverending Story, and she sent me a link for a pattern for it for an actual Falcor, and I'm like, I may consider making one. Maybe. All right. Square's almost done. 2 more strands. Then on to the next one. But I am making progress on it, so this is actually helping me doing this on stream. You guys are kind of keeping me on track on getting progress done. What do I want to eat tonight? Do I want some potato soup, salad? Think of what else is down there. Close up that magic ring. Headed to bed. I have to go in the office for work. Okay. Yeah. At some point, I'm going to get maybe a couple more squares done, and then I'll think about raiding out. Because I've already been on for 3 hours, and I am getting hungry. Song's a banger. Yes, I love this song. I need a bigger bag for my schnubbles. The bag I have is literally bursting at the seams. Don't want this song. Oh, somebody posted something in the Discord. Give me a second. Oh, this is something from Shadow Arch. Let's see here. Crochet swim cover up for my daughter. Oh, wow. A mesh stitch variation of filet crochet. I like those colors. I like the purples with the whites. Very, very cool looking. Thank you, Shadow Arch. See here. Move that out of the way. Resize stuff. This is a lot easier than I thought it would be. Yeah. It's basically, is that doubles or triples? Kind of looks like doubles and chains. And um, it's a triple. And they go kind of quick because all the chain spaces, you don't stitch in, you stitch into the tops of the triples of the previous row. So you're doing less actual stitches. I mean, yes, a chain stitch is a stitch, but they take no time to do. Okay, we're gonna have another ad break. Um, Everybody get something to drink, use the restroom, whatever you need to do to stretch. I'm gonna stretch myself, and we will be back in about 3 minutes. Welcome back, everybody. Oh, I didn't turn this off. Thank you for sitting through the ad. Um, I've got 8 more squares to weave in ends, and then the other set that I have to square up. I'm getting hungry. Normally, I don't want to raid out right after an ad, but I am really, really hungry. So I'm go and find something to eat. Oh, excuse me. And we're gonna go and raid somebody. We're gonna do something a little different tonight. We're not gonna raid into a fiber artist or a diamond painting or somebody who's just chatting. We're gonna raid into a cooking stream since I'm hungry, and what they are making sounds really good. What they're making, I don't see anything on stream at the moment. I think they're just setting up or transitioning to something. But they rated me the other week. Oh, before we do this, I gotta do the thing. I'm sorry. Check out the YouTube channel. All of my streams are uploaded there. You can watch over 200 videos. I do have a merch store. If you want to support the stream and get something in return for your support, that is a good way to do it. And I have a Discord. So that is the links there for all of that. I'm going to get the raid call. That is the raid call for followers. Let me find the other one. Copy this. Hey there, Tatter. Yes. Stream is winding down. I can show you what I worked on. Let me, wasn't able to come into your stream today, but, I was doing stuff to prepare for my stream. So tonight I showed how to do the block and offset shell stitch. This is a really fun pattern. And then I worked on commissions for the eyeball blanket. So prepping for all of that good stuff. So how was your stream, Tatter? What were you getting up to? Obviously tatting. Check this real quick. Yeah, I really like this oh, it's the same color as my shirt. I really like this pattern a lot. Okay, let's move that to the side. They're on a long ad break. Why is their ad there? Mine went well. Gary, let me know you had an ad by coming over and pushing buttons. Yes, yes. Oh, and Gary found. I'll play this for you, Tatter. Gary found. It wasn't. Yes, it wasn't a tattoo. There was a tattoo last night. Um, Gary found a new redeem that I have on my stream specifically for him. You have one specifically for him. I have one also. So I had to. Saw a new button. Sorry I missed him seeing. Yes, yeah. Alrighty. I'm glad the stream went well. Like I said, we're gonna go and raid a cooking stream. We're gonna go raid Chef John, and I'm gonna pronounce the name wrong. Leung, Leung. He specializes in Asian cooking, and right now it says that he is making Szechuan peppercorn steak dinner, which sounds so good, and cheesy pepper spaghetti, maybe spaghetti. So he's so good. You want to eat your screen? Yes. And I found out that he is a Moco Loco member. So yay for all of that. So again, further up, I had the raid calls. So copy the raid calls. And we're going to go and raid into him. He's been on for about 3 hours. I don't know how long he is going for, but I'm hungry, and that kind of inspired me to write into him. Make certain I'm spelling the name correctly. All right, so everybody, show him some love. Go over there and um, again, like I said, copy the raid calls and follow him if you like what he is making. So I will be on again Thursday. There's no stream tomorrow. Thursday, the first half, I'll be doing the needlepoint, and the second half of the stream will be Granny Karen. So you get two of us in one day. So yes, we're changing things up. And again, Thursday there'll be no stream on. Also no stream on Saturday, and then the next stream after that will be the Baltimore stream. So everybody, have a good night. You two travel. The traveling tatter. I will chat with you all tomorrow. Oh, he's got veggies on that. That looks really good. We're gonna go over and see what he's cooking. So everybody have a good evening, and as I always say, happy